Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Back on another episode of My Goem. This time, we have traveled from Panjim via Mapsa into Bicholim to bring you some more caves. Last time we brought you the caves from Mayem, but this time we will get you some more caves. And these are in Lamgao, in Kavyache Ran, and in another place. But let me tell you that when I came here to Bicholim, Bicholim is a name that has been given by the Portuguese, but originally all this area was called as Bicholim. There's a nice legend for this. They said that this name has evolved from New Soli. Should we give our daughter? But that is all a legend. But this taluka of Bicholim was earlier called as Bhatagram. Bhatagram, again the legend, there were a lot of fields over here, so a lot of rice used to be grown over here. Gram means a village. Bhat Gram, village of rice. Possibly, we don't know. It is also said that there were a lot of Bhadjis here, because there are a lot of temples here. Bhatts, village of Bhatts, Bhatagram. Well, it is left up to you to decide what is the correct interpretation. But behind me, when you come, you see the Koteshwar shrine. This is exactly opposite the Shantadurga Higher Secondary School, and this Koteshwar has got a lot of meaning. We normally come to Bicholim, we don't even realize it, but outside is called as Bhailipet and inside is called as Bitallipet. The reason was this entire area after this Koteshwar was enclosed in a fort, the fort of Bicholim. The last remnants were there in the police station, but even that has gone now. But remember, whenever you hear the word Kot or Koteshwar, Kot means a fortification. And this god was the protector of that particular area. Possibly, this was the entry door into Bicholim. But let us not waste time here in the main city. Let us go into Lamgao and see what these caves are. Wonderful caves. But for the moment, see the Koteshwar. From Bicholim and take a turn to your right near Hiratokis and head straight to the village of Lamgao. The first thing that you will see is this very brightly colored temple of Matrai Kalbhairav. Please don't take your vehicle beyond this. Not that there is no road, but the road is extremely narrow. You have to maneuver between houses. So it would be wise if you can park your vehicle like we have parked over here and then walk. It is hardly about 200 meters from here. If you have got two-wheeler, proceed straight. But if you have got a four-wheeler and if one of the residents passes his car over there or vehicle, then you will be stuck. So please leave your car here and just walk, and it's a beautiful walk. Remember that. My dear Goenkar Bhavano and Bhinano, we have now come into a village of Bicholim called as Lamgao. Did you know that the name may have come because of a lot of Buddhists who are staying over here? This is one way of thinking. They say that the name Lamgao came from the word Lamacho Gaon, or the village of Lamas or Buddhists. Lot of influence is seen over here, and that is the reason we have come over here. The second interpretation is this particular Gaon was far away, Lamgao. We don't know what is the correct thing. You are free to believe what you want to believe. But one thing that you must believe is the richness of the caves of Lamgao. Today we have come here to this place, and we will take you through a plantation. We will show you a spring, and we will show you what the caves look like. Let's not waste time. Let's go and see what the caves of Lamgao are. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, आणि म्हजे गोंयकार भावांनो आनी भयणांनो, please remember that when you come to Lamgao from Bicholim, you will have to park your vehicle far away next to the temple over there. The road is very narrow and the walk is beautiful. If you get your car, then you'll get stuck on the way. There is no way that you can even reverse. So please keep your cars behind and walk. And when you are walking, you come across some beautiful sceneries here. So carry your camera with you so that you can create memories. Secondly, what I've always been telling you, when you go out into these beautiful Goan hinterlands, wear good non-slippery shoes. Secondly, wear this hat. The sun can be really, really bad. And carry a lot of drinking water. Yes, we have got springs. And talking about springs, I won't tell you anything. I will show you something. Come with me. See, I had told you that we have got lot of springs, but still you have to carry your drinking water because people sometimes wash their clothes and this water doesn't become too good to drink. So here we are, after walking through all this, we have come to a place where we see a board over here which they call as Lamgao Caves. These caves, there are two of them, and what they are, come and watch. Come with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this area is so beautiful. One side I am flanked by a wonderful plantation belonging to the Lamgao Sardessais, and on the other side I am flanked with monstrous rocks. And following me is a beautiful spring water trail. I am just following that, and I am just about to reach what we are all waiting for, to see the Lamgao caves. Now, these Lamgao caves are dated back to the 12th century as per what the Directorate of Archives informs us. They also inform, you remember earlier I had shown you the Sulla caves? Now, this particular cave is dated after that and was possibly used by the Buddhists. Not one, there are two of them. Again, I have stopped here and I am telling you, no, let's go. So here The cave is in sight. This cave that I am going to show you, today the people from here have put a board which says Rudreshwar Prasanna. Initially these caves were Buddhists. But here in this particular cave, we can see that there is a sanctum sanctorum, there is a space outside with 2 pillars and another set of pillars inside. A few modern aspects have been added to this, and inside there is a linga, and outside we have a Nandi which is facing that. So I'm sure you are very interested in seeing the cave 1 of Lamgao, which right now is dedicated to Rudreshwar. Here you are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a turn and see what the caves are. You can see the linga. It is almost about 2 feet in height over the yoni pit, made out of granite, and it is inside a sanctum sanctorum. I am sitting here in the outside area which is there, and behind you can see another depression inside, almost like another cave. Possibly they were trying to make another cave, or it's a natural phenomenon. This is the first cave, or cave number 1 of Lamgao. Here we can also see that they have got the home or the sacred fireplace over here, and there is 1 pillar, 2 pillars, and there are 2 pillars at the back. And the view from here, beautiful. If ever anyone owns a home in such places, at least I would like to have a view like this outside. The protocol is that when you come to the temple, you should always pray and sit. Never leave a temple without sitting. Now, let's go to cave number 2. So when we came here to these caves, we found that there was a temple priest from the Mahatrai Kalbhairav Prasanna temple who came here to do the puja. His name is Dasharath Krishna Gaonkar. Let us find out from him what he does and a few other things over here. Dasharath Bab, नमस्कार तुमका आमच्या माय गोएम म्हणटा त्या प्रोग्रामाचेर तुमचें स्वागत आसा. तुमी हांगा येवन एक पुजा केली.
ही पुजा म्हणजे रुद्रेश्वर महाराज रुद्रेश्वराची लिंगाची पुजा करतात. माझ्याकडे येता शक्ती पूजा करता हा हे जे म्हणटा न्हू हा एक रखवलदार आसा हेच्या म्हणजे आमी ताका राखणदार म्हणटा
हय.
तो राखणदार आसा
हा.
आनी तेजी कोणाची येता शक्ती कोणी तेजी सेवा करता तेका कोणाक कितें आहा तेजे तो परिहार करता.
हां म्हणजे आंगवण कितें आसा
आगवण
तें हाडून
केली जाल्यार तो पुरो
तो घोडो हाडून दवरता हांगा.
घोडे दवरता तुज्या मनान गोड कितें दवर नाजाल्यार गोड आनी हे दी आमचे खोबरें दवर अशें कांय ना तेज्या मनान जशें तुजें जाता तशें दवरपाचें इतकें तेजें हें
फक्त घोडे हाडून दवरले जाय अशें ना.
अशें ना हय तुज्यान कितेंय तुज्या कडेन हें दवरता कोण कामळ दवरता कोण दाणो दवरता कोण आनी कितें दवरता जशें जशें तांकां कितें कितें हें मेळटा फळ तशें तशें तें हाडून हांगा दवरता.
So now that we have seen the cave of Lamgao, cave number 1, let us proceed now to cave number 2. Let's go there and see it. This is not a complete cave, it is an incomplete cave, but you're going to like it. So if you come to Lamgao cave here, don't think that this is the end. There is one more cave which you have to just access by going ahead. Follow me. So here I am at this place where we see the second cave of Lamgao, and you may not get it on the film, but I am getting a very strong smell of ammonia, and that tells us that there are a lot of bats inside. Please remember, what their feces falls down, very poisonous. So please don't try and walk on it, and wash your feet or your hands if that bat feces falls on you. Come with me. So here I am standing in the middle of the second cave of Lamgao, and this is an incomplete cave. Possibly something happened that did not allow them to complete it. But if you look very carefully, there is a pillar. You can see the carvings on top over here. There is a carving down there on top. Right now, this entire place has got a very green type of algae growing around, or moss growing around, and the stench of the bat shit is bad. So don't go inside, you may get suffocated. Another thing that is very important where this cave is concerned is that there is one more cave on the side, a small tunnel on the side and on this side. And in this area, this is a very dense forest area, now into plantations, but having a lot of water bodies around, and that makes all the leopards, and if there are tigers, to come over here at night. And during the daytime, they take shelter in the holes that we see on the side. So next time you come over here, if you have got children, or if you think that you are too adventurous, please control yourself. Because if you go inside and because of the heat there is a leopard inside, or there is a porcupine inside, or if there is your friend inside, then you are going to be in deep problem. So Goa has to be enjoyed, but you cannot take risks when you are entering inside, especially if there is a tunnel, you may get suffocated. So don't do anything that you will regret. Remember, Goa and its heritage is meant to be enjoyed, to be appreciated. See the interiors of this cave. And don't forget this fellow, because once you come over here, you don't know when you're going to come again. Create memories. So, after seeing the Lamgao caves, we said let us travel into Bicholim, and we came traveling to one of the most picturesque places that we have in Goa, that is called as the Mayem lake. Most of the tourists, they come here to go for boating, and today it is under renovation, and there is something amazing coming up here, a bungee jumping gear that is being put up over here. And 200 meters away from here, on the slope that we see, we have 3 caves over there in a place called as Kavale Ran. Kavale Ran means a forest of crows. I don't know why they call that, but the place here you find me sitting down is Mayem Lake, and you can see the new complex that is coming up and also the bungee jumping gear that is being put up. So before we start up to see the caves, see this. So when you come up this slope, behind me is the Mayem Lake, and right now I have reached at a place almost at the end of the slope, and this is called as the Kavale Ran, or the forest of crows. And the caves, a set of 3 caves, single cavity caves, are right over here. So I'm going to go in, follow me inside. Where I am standing, this is called as the Kavale Ran, and here we see 3 caves, single cavity caves, one over here, one which is at an angle, and one which is placed right on top of a rock and which has got something like a ling inside. Possibly these were all used for religious purposes, but as of now, they are in use, not in use, in a canopy of cashew plantation. Let's go and see the 3 small caves or horis. Normally, all caves in Goa are called a Pandavancha hori, or caves made by Pandavas. So let us go and see these caves over here. So, there are 2 smaller caves down and 1 up here, and in each of these cavities, we find that there is a carved ling over there, and people are still carrying out rituals over here. The canopy over here is beautiful, but it is this small religious rituals that are being done by the people which is helping to maintain this particular thing. Otherwise, over a period of time, these things nobody would have known and it would have disappeared. These are in a private property. So when you are coming, just see that you maintain the protocols, you respect the privacy, see this, but don't damage or destroy anything. So this, for you ladies and gentlemen, are the 3 single cavity caves of Kavale Ran in Mayem. When we come up from Mayem and we see that Kavlyache Ran and the 3 caves, immediately after you proceed ahead, you get a turning to the right. You have to take the turning to the right, and when you go straight down further, you come to a T-junction, There, you have to take a right again, and when you take the right, you come to this dead end over here. There is a temple of Sadguru Susenacharya Datta Mandir here, and there is somebody's private house, and there is a road, a small walking route that will take us to the caves. You have to park your car over here because it's almost about 10 to 15 minutes walk inside. So what we will do now, we have parked our car and let us walk to see the Varpal caves. Come on. It's a long walk, and be prepared to walk to see good heritage sites of Goa. Sometimes you search and you search and you search, and all you find are these mute trees, beautiful yet mute trees. We came here searching for the Varpal caves. The locals told us, go straight and then you'll get a mine, and next to that others. We walked and we walked and we walked. And by God, we could not find a cave or a mine, nothing. But we are not going to give up. I am going to bring to you the Varpal caves possibly after some time. But right now, we have come to an end where we can part ways and allow you to see what the caves look like of Lamgao and of Kavlyache Ran. Where the Varpal cave is concerned, if he thinks that we have forgotten it, we have not. My Goem is going to hunt it down and bring it to you on a platter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything to tell us, or if you know about any more caves, write to us on the email that you see over here. There are a lot of things here in Goa, and like today we could not find it. We would never be able to find it if you don't help us. My Goem is your program. Prudent and My Goem team, along with our cameraman, we go around Goa trying to get the best of the heritage for you. So, again let me remind you, please write on the email that you see over here. Tell us about more caves. They tell us there are more than 275 caves in Goa. We have just brought you 6 or 7. But as of today, let me say bye to you. Signing off. Bye-bye till the next episode.